Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. The National Rifle Association files for bankruptcy, seeking to escape New York lawsuit. The National Rifle Association on Friday filed for bankruptcy, a sudden development that could help the gun rights group escape a lawsuit by New York's Attorney General seeking its dissolution. The NRA filed for Chapter 11 protection in federal bankruptcy court in Dallas and said it plans to reincorporate in Texas to escape the corrupt political and regulatory environment in New York, where it is now incorporated. Texas values the contributions of the NRA, celebrates our law-abiding members, and joins us as a partner in upholding constitutional freedom, Chief Executive Wayne LaPierre said in a letter to members. We seek protection from New York officials who illegally abuse and weaponize the powers they wield against the NRA and its members. The NRA was sued in August by New York Attorney General Letitia James, who accused LaPierre and other senior leaders of self-dealing and mismanagement and said the group's activities violated state laws governing nonprofits. James said NRA officials diverted millions of dollars to fund luxury lifestyles, including vacations and private jets, and to buy the silence and loyalty of former employees, costing the group $64 million over 3 years. The NRA's claimed financial status has finally met its moral status bankrupt. Status bankrupt. Hold on. Sorry about that. Now, the NRA claims financial status has finally met its moral status bankrupt. James said in a statement on Friday, we will not allow the NRA to use this or any other tactic to evade accountability and my office's oversight. In its own statement, the NRA pledged no immediate changes to its operations or workforce and said it was not insolvent, with LaPierre adding that it was as financially strong as we have been in years. The group said it would continue to defend its members' constitutional rights under the Second Amendment, which guarantees the right to keep and bear arms. Critics say the NRA is an enabler of gun violence. In her lawsuit, James said the NRA's incorporation as a nonprofit in New York gave her authority to seek its dissolution. The NRA filed a countersuit in federal court in Albany, New York, accusing her of violating its free speech rights because she dislikes its politics. The NRA accused James, a Democrat, of seeking a corporate death sentence in a partisan push to fulfill a career goal. 16 Republican attorneys general filed a brief supporting the NRA's case. Friday's move will likely put the New York lawsuit on hold, and a reincorporation in Texas could strip James of her power to dissolve the group. So basically, the attorney general is basically trying to say that the NRA is misusing its funds and misusing basically its weapons, that they're enabling people to be violent. And like I said about this, is that I have no problem with people wanting to bear arms, because as a nation we have the right to bear arms, because if you take our weapons away, who's to say you guys aren't going to use anything on us or try to basically treat us like cattle? Well, you already treat us like sheep, and you always treat us like crap. I speak for black men and women, but white men and white men basically control this company. They control the NRA, so they feel they could do whatever they want, and that's that white privilege. But to me, they have a right to bear arms. The only problem I have is with certain people bearing arms. Certain people have made it bad to bear arms because they don't know how to use it. They think because they got a gun, oh, I could just shoot anybody or do what I want, or they can feel like they're the big dog, and it's like, no, you can't. There's rules to this. So to me, they're trying to escape the New York lawsuit by getting to Texas, because if they go to Texas, they'll be able to throw this lawsuit out the window. So that's what the NRA is trying to do, but they claim bankruptcy, which is key to look at, because them claiming bankruptcy is going to hurt them in the long run. But they'll be all right. They'll bounce back from it because there's so many people who support the NRA and support the guns and everything. I think the Democrats, are trying to take away the NRA and its stuff, and it's because they feel like they're the main cause of the violence in America, which is funny to me. The government to me has been mostly violent. They allow violence, but all of a sudden they want to try to say, oh, the NRA, we got to stop them from enabling violence, when this whole country was basically stolen and was already violent. But you're going to get on them because you guys probably have a stake in this. It's a joke. Like, America's a joke, man. It's like we're not paying attention to the important stuff. Like, this isn't important. The only thing important about this is that America is trying to say, oh, well, we need to come down on you guys because you have too much power. The NRA's always had power. They've had power for years and decades. But to me, the thing is, I don't see them no time soon giving that power up. So you got to be careful with things like this, because it could backfire on you. But the NRA, I mean, if they're found guilty, man, it could hurt. But they're trying to go to Texas to reincorporate. If they do that, they should be good. They should be good after that. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you'd like to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Deezy.